Good, how are you?
Do you have another, I'll call it like a West Coast dance, a West Coast walk on you to celebrate this season? You had that touchdown celebration, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think anytime I get to get in the end zone, it's just a good opportunity to have fun and just celebrate a little bit. So you never know.
Got anything special planned this year?
I don't think I plan any celebration before the game, so I don't have anything planned, but I'm sure I'll do something.
What are your top five wide receivers that you looked up to and kind of put something in from their arsenal into yours?
You know, I think it's a lot of the old receivers, the new receivers, Jerry Rice, Jamar Chase, a lot of different receivers. I think you can't just pick a top five because there's so many good receivers at the position. So it's just a matter of what I take from which receiver and stuff like that.
How have you been able to build the chemistry between you and Makai as far as, you guys have a big weight on your shoulders this year going into a lot of expectations. How you all been able to build that chemistry together?
I think the kind of depending on each other to get each other better, realizing that we're both high caliber receivers, and bringing the room to that standard of getting better every day, whether it's 1% or 5%, and just realizing there's no day that you can't improve, so just taking advantage of that.
Who's a better golfer between the two of you?
A better golfer? We're both pretty up there, but I think he's got me a little bit on the chipping side, so I'll give it to him.
You guys golf a lot together
Yeah,
this summer?
for sure.
What's the handicap?
I don't have a handicap.
Okay, you're just going out.
Exactly.
There is a lot of noise around here in Mackay, and it's all good being, two of the top in college football. But how do you silence that and just focus on the game and this team in 2025?
I mean, I think it's realizing what we're here for and just to play receiver and get developed. I think a lot of the times people, beside the fact that this is at the end of the college football and it's been that for a while, so I think a lot of the times you overhype it just because there's a lot of added things involved in today's game. But at the end of the day, I think me and every one of the receivers, not just me and Makai, realize that at the end of the day it's football and that's what's most important.
What's the biggest difference from last year's team to this year's in 2025?
I'd say the biggest difference is we're a lot closer group. I think sometimes you find a lot of little clicks on teams, and I feel like since I've been at SC, this is the most tight-knit group we've had, whether it's on offense or defense. You have people hanging out all the time, so it's a matter of how close we are.
I heard about the barbecues. Are you cooking the food or are you just eating?
I'm just eating. I'm
Okay.
not cooking. Don't want to get anybody salmonella or something.
What have you improved upon this off season that's preparing you for this season? It's been film study, workouts, mental preparation.
I think all aspects of it. This is a very pivotal year, being a more grown wide receiver in the room, and I think taking the advantage of that and trying to show the young guys that all aspects are very important of the game, and just trying to lead that way instead of picking a certain area to try and improve my game, showing that it's not about just trying to get better in one spot, but as a whole receiver. So.
Have you played 26 yet?
I haven't played the video game yet, no.
How does that golf translate though to your football game? Is there anything principles that you apply or anything that you like to use?
Yeah, definitely the slow pace of it. Trying to realize it's not like you're gonna crush the ball and get it to the hole in one shot. So I think kind of the playing slower and kind of easing into it rather than just trying to rush into something. I think a lot of the times in football you try and make the big plays in one play, but it doesn't really work like that. So I think that kind of translates.
I spoke with your kicker, Caden, and he said similar to you that the team camaraderie and that he gets along with everybody. What is it that stands out that makes this team want to get along with everybody? You talked about playing golf with some of your teammates as well. So what is it?
Yeah, I think it's the fact that there's not a lot of egos. A lot of the guys haven't really proved themselves, and even for the guys that have, it's not like you're at the top of your position at any time. So I think it's just the constant growth of wanting to get better that everybody has, and then we all see it in each other. So I think we all get closer that
Does
way.
that make the competition more healthier
For
and
sure.
better?
100%.
What are some USC receivers, from the past? There's a great tradition of receivers here. Have you reached out to any of them, or is there anyone whose game you look up to?
Yeah, the list goes on, and I think it's like the guys like Amon-Ra, Drake, Darius Rogers. Like the list is deep, so I think it's a long list, and I have connected with a lot of them. So I'm just grateful to be in the position to learn from them and try and carry on that legacy.
Anything you did this summer, just like training wise, that's maybe a little bit different than you had in the past?
No, I'm a pretty basic guy. Just go out, run hills, do some release work, and try and stay in my best shape.
You said you haven't played the new college football video game.
No.
You've seen that, like, you're kind of a cheat code in it?
I get tagged in some videos
really?
and stuff of some people playing, so I have seen a little bit,
You
yeah.
think you've gotten more fans now, like people expecting more of you?
I mean, it is a video game, so I don't know if that matters to real life, but if I have, then I'm grateful for it. So.
What is it about Makai's game that makes him so good?
I mean, I think it's sorry to cut you off, but I think it's the consistency that he has, the being able to power through breaks and stuff, and I think it's just the overall like natural dog that he has in him that to come out every play and play his hardest. So I think he separates himself in many more ways than one. Excuse me, but definitely that part of it.
What kind of growth did you gain from last season? A few starts you had to now going into this year.
I think just being able to have a little bit of time with the offense under your belt, getting to really get a feel for the system and being comfortable in it. I think we've watched countless days of film and just realizing that, like, as the days have gone on, he's gotten more comfortable with the offense, and so have we all. So I think whether it's just him or everybody else, it's a matter of being more comfortable.
For the receivers, is it kind
Is there something in particular that he does that stands out, or maybe not like moving off in terms of what impresses you about him?
I think there's no area that he lacks in. He's a very good quarterback. I think everybody's going to be able to see that this year, and it's just a matter of time.
for the receivers, have you did it take some time to really get used to playing with Jaden? Like, I know the transition in the middle of the season was it kind of like, trying to figure out, your guys' cadence and working along with him versus now you had a full offseason of working alongside, understanding what he likes, doesn't like.
Yeah, I think as a receiver, your job is to make the quarterback as comfortable and as eased in as possible. So for me, it wasn't about like necessarily trying to like make sure he was good. It was just trying to make sure I do my job the best I can. So I can't really speak on that side of it, but I know that he's in a good spot as far as being comfortable with the offense now, and it's just a matter of time before everybody gets to see it.
He's talked about just kind of being too hard on himself, and coaches have said that about him. Have you seen, and he said he's improved in that regard, have you seen that personally?
For sure. I think sometimes you kind of beat down on yourself when you make a bad play, but realizing we all can have a next play mentality as long as your bad plays aren't that bad, that's what we're trying to get to.
This team had so many fourth quarters in which the game was really right there, and then it slipped away. What is it about this year's team that tells you maybe the mental toughness in those situations might be different than maybe it was before?
I think the discipline and energy side of it, realizing that like you can't just come out flat and expect to be that team in the fourth quarter. I think it's just realizing that the tough side of it is that we were so close in those games, and I think we don't want to be in those positions again. So I think taking it down to the little details and being serious in every aspect is what's going to take us the next level.
Jacoby, I mean, you guys are right here with Notre Dame and Penn State, teams that were in the playoffs, some of the best teams in the nation. Do you think that momentum, knowing that you were that close to those guys last year, do you think that could make you guys a national championship level team this year?
Yeah, I think we don't try and dwell on the past, but we all get better from the past, and I think this year we definitely will be able to learn off those mistakes that we had last year and just capitalize. So I think we've learned from the past, and we're going to take it into this year.
Is there anything the receiver unit really focused on this offseason that you guys really wanted to improve at?
I wouldn't say there's one thing we wanted to improve at. It was more of all aspects thing, whether it was releases, keeping your shoulder closed off. It wasn't like there was just one thing.
How has the new strength and conditioning program kind of helped you guys get ready and develop a certain edge that you guys didn't have last season?
Yeah, Coach Carroll has definitely turned the edge up as far as discipline and really maximizing the potential out of all of us as far as like on and off the field or weight room, I should say. But realizing that like he's kind of like there to do that is helpful. So I think the discipline side of it. So.
When it comes to like offense versus defense drills, who do you like going up against?
I wouldn't say there's any one person I like going up against more than any other. I just try and bring my best no matter who's in front of me.
think there's going to be more opportunities maybe for you to get some trick plays? Do you think Coach Riley has anything creative up his sleeve for you?
I think Coach Riley is one of the greatest minds in college football on the offensive side of the ball. So I think just being able to be someone he can use at any point in time, being able to try and be ready for whatever he wants us to do is what I am. So I'm sure he'll have something, but whether I'm included or not, I'm sure it'll work.
What needs to happen for you to improve your consistency?
I mean, being consistent on and off the field. I think just trying to, make the most out of the opportunities that come my way. I don't think it's a matter of trying to do a big stride in any certain area, but like I said, making the most out of the opportunities that do come my way.
What lessons did you learn from last year that kept you?
I think being able to have like real in-game experience, seeing different coverages. I think like that side of it, being able to try and use my knowledge from the past, like different coverages I've seen, and I have another year of the offense under my belt, so I think I'll be able to make it translate.
Jacoby, I'm gonna wheel you. There we go.
There's been talk about the Notre Dame rivalry. Do you want it to continue? What do you think about the tradition?
Yeah, I'm really. It's a great game. We all enjoy it, but I think all of the games we play are great. So if that game isn't to be played anymore, there's I think 13 other games. So.
Coach was telling us how after almost every play, the receivers are all on the sideline like, I was open. So what is the dynamic like, after the play?
Yeah, I think with Coach Riley, a lot of the times you're caught running wide open, like you said. So it's a matter of when the ball comes your way, are you going to be ready? So a lot of the times, yeah, you are very open, but what are you going to do when the ball gets to your hands? And I think that's something that we're all excited for this year is to see who gets the ball when, and it'll be fun.
Is it kind of, with the depth in this receiving corps, is it kind of fun to be a part of this group? Like
100%. I think with the caliber of the receivers in this room and being able to be a part of it, you just want to bring your best, and I think everybody in the room brings their best. So it's way more than fun to get better with guys that want to be great every day.
Have you noticed a physical difference working with Coach?
Yes.
Like you can lift more, like.
I'd say different types of lifts, more Olympic style lifts, being able to kind of like use different types of muscles that you don't usually engage all the time, but more fatigued after lifts, so stuff like that.
I've seen a lot of you on TikTok recently, a lot of TikTok edits of you. What have you thought of that?
My friends back home send me them all the time. My mom sends me them. It's funny. There's like, it's starting to get repetitive because it's just the same clips. So hopefully I can make some more plays this year so they can use some different stuff.
It's the same song a lot of the time too. So is that your song of the summer?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, then what is your song of the summer?
My song of the summer. I don't really have a specific one. I listen to a bunch of different music. Drake's came out with a couple of new songs, so maybe one of those.
Speaking of music, if you had to describe your mentality going into this season with a song, what song would you choose?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I don't think it's a specific song or anything. Maybe "Redemption" by Drake. It's not I'm looking for redemption, but it's a good song. All-time starting five. Music, basketball. Kobe. Go KD. LeBron. Wemby. Curry. Solid five. Good?
Yeah.